Music Access. It's Hump Day again, and how are you guys doing on this Wednesday or Hump Day? If you're not feeling well, or if you've been getting annoyed at the people around you, what about eating a honey banana as a snack and beef tenderloin steak for dinner? Honey bananas are perfect for days when everything feels wrong, and beef tenderloin steaks are perfect for days when your self-esteem is especially low. Says who? Not me, but a famous Korean writer, Kong Ji-young, in her essay, Recipes for My Daughter. This book is a mother's loving message of cheer and recipes for her daughter who's striving to live with purpose. Don't you think it'll be really moving to receive delicious food and warm consolation when you're down? In that sense, what are some foods that we can recommend for today, which is Hump Day? I'm going to pick out some recipes from this book while the first song goes out, but before that, here's my love as the appetizer. Enjoy that with the song, okay? The first song you heard today, Wednesday, October 21st, 2015, was Black Magic by Little Mix. What's up, Music Access fam? So I was thinking about what kind of foods will be good for our MA family on this Hump Day and picked out a few dishes from the book Recipes for My Daughter by Kong Ji-young. So I found these recipes and I think they're really nice. We have spinach salad for days you look especially shabby, and a smoked salmon to share with thankful friends, and of course, the ever-classic, soft and warm French toast on days you're swept up with sadness. What about these dishes? They all sound delicious, don't they? But even if we don't eat these dishes, don't you feel the warmth and effort that the author wants to convey through food to comfort others? True comfort and cheer is through the heart, so I know that my heart and my feelings of wanting to send you good cheer are sent out, hopefully. And I hope you all have a good Wednesday, everyone. Cheer up! Woo! Now here's what we have lined up on the show for today. For the first hour, Benji's hints will become even more brilliant with your love and participation. All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji's style will still be in the first hour, but we have a new corner. Instead of Time Traveler's Mailbox, it's called Me You. Just like the title, it's about me and you. You can tell me about you and the people around you. To just write Me You on the title and leave your message on our message board. It's simple. And in the second hour, we'll come back with Jane and Xian for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us and leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeon. And remember, if you have any songs you want to hear today, or maybe a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, send those requests onto our message board under the subject title, Request. And now we'll come right back after a song for message time, and we're going to check out the song Marvin Gaye by Charlie Puth featuring Meghan Trainor. And it's time for message time. We just heard the song Marvin Gaye by Charlie Puth featuring Meghan Trainor, and our first message comes from Mylene from the USA saying, "Hi Benji, how are you today? Me, I'm so happy today because I won a concert ticket and meet and greet ticket for Epic High's concert in Honolulu. OMG, I'm so excited. It'll be tonight. And the only thing is, I have to take a ride via plane from Maui to Honolulu. But it's fine since it only takes 30 minutes to get there. Hope you'll have an awesome day today." That sounds super, super awesome. Definitely have an awesome time at the concert. Let me know how it goes, because I'm super, super interested in that event. And, of course, when it comes to Epic High, boom, 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 chicka, boom, 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 psh, I'm a born hater. Dali Van Picasso, yeah. And we have Darcy Ann from the USA saying, "Annyeong Benji, week 26 now, I have been collecting books from the book series that you and I both appreciate. The other day I stopped off at a library book sale and found 2 more. I've read all of the ones I have except for 2 of them which I'm reading now. I'm still trying to find the songbook and the cookbook, which I didn't know they had until recently. I wonder if this series was ever printed in a foreign language, as I wouldn't mind seeing it in Korean, French, Italian, or Spanish. I think that's definitely super awesome. Reading series in different languages, and of course, reading series from other languages that are translated into languages that we can read are definitely fun, like me reading the Korean webtoons. So if you can get a chance, maybe try that out. This goes for anyone. Maybe reading something in a foreign language, you might enjoy it. And of course, with all the cultural differences that get put into different literature, it'll be super awesome and a good read. Now we're going to check out a song before we continue on and hear How Deep Is Your Love by Calvin Harris featuring The Disciples. Spending time with me and you. Stories between me and you. Me, you. We always want to hear from you on Music Access. We want to hear from you about what kind of person you are, what you like, what you think about, and how you spend your day. We also want to know about your family, friends, coworkers, and the people around you. We want to know about them, how you know them, what kind of memories you have with them, and what you do with them. In our new daily corner, Me You is all about that. Stories about me that I want to tell DJ Benji, stories about the people around me that I want to tell our MA fam, and stories about my day, my family, and my friends. We'll share those stories about me, you, and everyone around us on Me You. And of course, here's how you can participate for Me You. Just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and write Me You on your title, then leave us a message or download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn app on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Me You on your title and leave us a message that way. And let's start today's Me You. Today's first Me You message is from Megumi from Japan saying, "Hi Benji, I've sent you messages before, but I've never really officially introduced myself to you before, so I'm sending you this message on Me You with an excited heart. I'm living in Japan and my friends call me Meme-chan. My friends like to call me Meme with a nasally tone. Meme. I love K-pop. I actually got to know K-pop because of my mom. She's a really huge fan of Baeongjun, or as they call him in Japan, Yoon-sama. So she started watching K-dramas, and I started watching them with her, and I started liking the music, and then I started watching the music videos and noticed that the idol groups are so handsome. I was hooked. Yes, I love good-looking guys. The first idol group that I liked was TVXQ or Dongbangsingi. And afterwards, I liked all good-looking idol groups. I've had my heart stolen by Benji as well. Woo! I like to drink, so my friends and I go drinking during the weekends once in a while. I like doing weird things when I'm drunk too. I have so much I want to talk about, but I'll talk about my family next time. I hope you remember me and me only, Benji." So, Megumi sent us a message about herself today, so we got to know a lot about her. I think that's what's great about this corner, getting to know our listeners. We found out, first of all, she loves K-pop, and she first heard TVXQ, which makes sense because when it comes to Japan, TVXQ was, it was one of those breakout idol groups that blew up in Japan, and, even for us, even now, we still celebrate their songs. B.I.G., we covered their song Neurotic. There's a lot of great songs by that group, and when it comes to that kind of, idol music in this K-pop life, it's interesting to know how you get into it. It's great that you kind of filled us in about how it's kind of a side path. Your mom started watching the dramas, and then you got into the music. And then once you get into music, I'm just saying, it's like a black hole. There's no way out. You're stuck just loving every single aspect of it. So hopefully you'll get more chances to listen to more fresh music coming out soon. And when it comes to drinking, drink responsibly. Don't do super weird things, but make sure that they're fun and you leave lasting memories. Or you don't. Either way, as long as you have fun. Alright, so, of course, hopefully you'll continue to send us more messages for this corner as we still have a lot to learn about you. And now we'll check out a song and come back with another message for our Me You corner. And we'll check out the song that Anne-Sophie of Malaysia wants to hear, I Want You by Luke James. We just heard the song I Want You by Luke James. Side note, awesome song. Icon also sang the song as a cover during a long thing for a long time ago. It was awesome. Alright, so today's second Miu message is from Desiree from the USA saying, "Hi Benji, I want to talk about my family, especially my dad with you and the MA fam. When I was younger, my dad played saxophone and sang in a big band, and I would go to his performances sometimes. At least once a year, he would play at the Ballard Locks, and I'd go watch the salmon or look at plants in the botanical garden nearby. Good times and all that jazz." That's a pun. I get it. P.S. I'm really happy to be sharing about my dad through this new corner. I hope I'll be able to share more and longer stories next time. So, Desiree shared about her dad. And you know, what I think is really, really great about this corner is that, I love the fact that you guys are so open about this corner and that you're so happy to be sharing about your personal lives, because it's great for me because, knowing that the similarities between our lives and all that jazz is, get it? I use it too. Is, I think, a really, really great experience. So, Desiree's father, I'm not sure if you're listening, but how are you doing? Do you still, maybe do music and, check out all that great jazz? And hopefully you are in good health. I mean, I loved jazz growing up. When I was in the school orchestra, we played some jazz pieces, and we had a lot of fun playing those pieces. I think one of the best parts about these jazz musicians is that a lot of it's improv, so it's off the top, so you never really get the same performance every time. It's all slightly different, which I think was one of the best and most exciting times for me when I was improvising on my violin, because these were all moments that I couldn't really, decide, or I couldn't, practice on the spot, but I had to make it up as I went along, which made it that much more adrenaline racing. When it comes to that kind of music, it's just a crazy ride. And Desiree's dad, hopefully you enjoyed that, and maybe, if you come to Korea, we can have a jazz session, hit me up. Saxophone and violin do go hand in hand. Alright, so thanks for your message, and I hope you'll send more messages to us for this corner, me, you. Remember, you can participate on this corner by visiting our website, www.arirang.com/musicaccess, and writing me, you on your message title, or by downloading Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone and using the comment function to write me, you on your title and leaving us a message that way. Remember, leave us stories about anyone and everyone, and even just places that you've loved or been to. It's all about you guys. Alright, so we'll come right back after we're checking out a song for All About Music Quiz Season 2 Benji Style. And we're going to listen to the song that Unita of Indonesia wants to hear. This Is Me by Demi Lovato. All about music and all about quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes, all about music quiz. Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All about music quiz season 2, it's Benji style. So, what is today's AA music quiz answer? Let me check it out. Okay, so today's answer is a song title. And the first hint is Benji's keyword hint. So listen carefully and try to guess what today's answer is. So the first keyword is Super Junior. The second keyword, youngest in age, but you wonder if he's the youngest looking based on his face. The third keyword, he has a face as white as snow. The fourth keyword, he is not a radio DJ, but still a radio star. And the fifth keyword is his most recent solo song. So, okay, that's it. 5 keywords. Do you have a feel for the answer? I think it's pretty obvious, but if you didn't get it, here's one more hint. I'll give you a few choices and pick the correct answer. So, number 1, millionaire. Number 2, $1 million baby. Number 3, 1,000,000 pieces. And number 4, 1,000,000 years. So there's only one answer that's correct out of these 4 answers. So see if you can get the correct answer. Correct answer. And if you have today's answer, go ahead and write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer Now we'll listen to a song and come back with the second hint for Double A Music Quiz. And we're going to check out the song that Shreya of Bangladesh requested, 너를 노래해 by 노지훈 featuring Shori. We just heard 너를 노래해 by 노지훈 featuring Shori, and it's time to go back to our All About Music Quiz Season 2 Benji style. So our second hint, it is a music hint. I'm going to let you hear a part of today's answer, and as soon as the hint starts, you'll hear the answer, so make sure to listen carefully. Ready? Music, please. Ooh, wow, so what's the title of this beautiful ballad? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. If you want a hint, in the music video for this song, this singer meets the gorgeous Ko Ara, and they have a good time until something bad happens. So anyways, if you know today's answer, come to the Music Access message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave us your answer with the title, answer. If you know the answer, you can also send it via the comment function on your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio smartphone app. Or, of course, like I just said, you can go to our message board. And in any case, don't forget to write answer on your title before sending your message. Now, before we move on, we're going to check out a song, and we're going to listen to the song that Oksama of Japan wants to hear. Pia, Pipia, Pipia, Pippi by Two Eyes. We just heard the song Pippi by Two Eyes, which, side note, was in a Korean webtoon, and I think is really, really cute. But Two Eyes is actually very pretty, so yeah, it's interesting. Alright, so now it's time for message time, and we have Emily Yang from the USA saying, Hi, 안녕 Benji oppa. I just looked up you and your members. Wow, 대박. Everyone looks so handsome. I'm so late finding about you guys. I didn't know that you are the rapper. Huh. Do you mind showing some of your rapping skills? Pretty, please. Puppy eyes. Haha, I'm looking forward to knowing you guys a bit more. Peace out. Have a nice weekend. B.I.G. 화이팅. Benji oppa 화이팅. 사랑해. Keep up the awesome job. 안녕. So, I guess I'm the rapper of B.I.G. I was actually the kind of vocal / rapper, and then now recently I'm more of a vocal than a rapper, but, rapping skills, what's a song that I can show off my rapping skills? I don't know. Every time I come up in the building and I get to popping, and you know I never really love it, but I'm always getting coffee because I'm always really addicted to the caffeine, and I don't know, I'm always leaning on to the side because I have bad posture. I don't know, when it comes to rap, you know, I love hip-hop, you know, I love R&B. When I came to Korea, I loved singers. We're talking CeeLo Green, we're talking, you know, Chris Browns, we're talking all these kind of, you know, Maxwell's and all this stuff. And then I came to Korea and I learned a lot more about singing in general. And then just like our answer for today, you know, ballad music, you know, I came to Korea and really discovered that genre. And it really struck me with how beautiful it is. You know, I think it's one of those genres that's really, really awesome. And yeah, but I'll work on my rapping to show you something awesome more. And we have Vanessa from Canada saying, Hey Benji, went to a pumpkin patch today. We took a hayride down and bought some candy apples and cookies and saw farm animals. It was cute and cold, but super fun. That sounds super awesome, and I really, really want to get some candy apples and cookies. I should go to the bakery after this and get some food. That, I think, would be a highlight of my entire day. Alright, so we're going to continue on with music. And the first song that we're going to check out is requested by Desiree of the USA, Butterfly by G-Dragon featuring Jin Jung. Followed by Balling by Primary and Ohyuk. And it's time to wrap up our first hour. In the second hour, we'll come back with Jane and Xian for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So to wrap things up, I'll let you hear two great songs and be right back. Starting with Fire and Gold by B.M. Miller, followed by the song Azucena of the USA Wants to Hear, If Everyone Cared by Nickelback. What's up, what's up? I'm Benji of B.I.G. and you're listening to Music Access. Welcome to the second hour of the Wednesday edition, where we'll come back with Jane and Xian soon for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Before that, here's how you can listen and participate on Music Access. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeon. Now we're going to check out a song and come back for MMWV, and we're going to listen to the song 그 아버지의 그 아들 by Sunny. Men and women, women and men.
How are we different?
How are we the same?
Let's find out through Men Are From Mars,
Women Are From Venus.
Are you? Hello, Jane and Xian.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good, good. It's really cold now.
We're all matching outfits.
Oh, we're wearing great
Yeah,
today.
today's a great day. Get it? Today's a great day. All right, never mind. All right, so how was your guys' week? Starting with, Kun Nunim, our oldest sister here.
It was good. I went to the Han River twice this week.
Oh, with a guy?
Yeah. No, with my friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boyfriends.
I actually like going there because it's so open and you can actually let some stress out.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've never been before. I never got a chance to really kind of enjoy that.
Really?
Time, yeah.
It's really good, and it's actually a good place to go for idols as well on
Really?
their dates because there isn't very many people there.
Oh.
Yeah, especially now because the weather's getting cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So why would I want to go to a cold place?
I think you need somewhere.
If you need someplace. Okay, and Jay, what about you? What have you been up to?
Not much, just eating. A lot.
I can tell.
How?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
that's
It's a
rude.
joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Anyway, so anything that was uplifting or, anything emotionally kind of turbulent that happened? Not really. I mean, you guys
Not
look pretty
really.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Anybody eat anything late last night? They want to confess, my face is a little swollen this morning.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've been craving banana milk lately, so I've been drinking.
Really?
Yeah.
Banana milk for monkeys. I don't know. I'm more of the strawberry milk myself, though.
Really?
But I heard some bad stuff about the strawberry milk.
What?
Like, there's some bad ingredients that go in there. I'm not sure.
Right, I heard that
You heard
too.
about that?
Apparently that goes for everything that is red
Flavored
or
milk.
pink.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Red or pink?
Wow.
Ooh.
So, guys, don't eat strawberries or eat pink popsicles.
Yeah, like red icing or something like that.
Oh. Thank goodness I like banana milk.
I like red velvet
Oh, me too.
cake.
Dum 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 dum.
Dum, 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 dum.
Oh.
Do you know what it is? Jen, do you know what this is?
Yeah, red velvet. right?
Okay. Moving on. All right, so, everything's good. Everything's good. You all look healthy. We're all healthy. And so, why don't we just dive into our corner for today?
Yeah.
So, Jane.
What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
Can you?
All right. So our first message is from Jenny from Singapore.
2 J's.
Hi, Xian 언니, Jane 언니, Benji 오빠. I want to know how men and women think differently in terms of looks.
Oh.
For example, my heart starts to pound when I see guy idol members who look as pretty as a girl. But my friends don't like the girly guys and they like the guys who are buff and manly instead. Jane and Xian, what style do you guys like? What do guys think about other guys who look as pretty as a girl? Just in terms of looks. I'm not talking about guys who act like girls. Girls tend to think tomboys make good friends, but I wonder what guys think about tomboys.
I think that's a question right there. Benji should answer.
Yeah.
What do guys think about tomboys?
What do you guys think about tomboys? So, girls who are very
Boyish.
boyish. I think it's cool. It's chill.
I think
It's a mix, though. I mean, I think a guy goes through phases in his life when at first he likes the girls who can keep up. So, like, when you're really little, they like the girls who can, they can be, like, partners with. Because they don't know anything about, adult relationships. So they're just, like, people that they can hang with. Then you grow up and you start looking at the girly girls. So this is around high school, late junior high. And then you get to college, and then you start thinking about the tomboys again. Oh. Because you go to college and you start playing around again, life is more independent. So you're like someone who can, handle their independency together. Then after that, it's, whatever style you like. You kind of figure out what you like based after that. But it's just my personal opinion on that. I think overall, though, in general, just guys find tomboys easier to be friends with. I think that does exist.
That's true.
But is it the same for girls though? For guys, girly guys. So not guys who look like girls, but girly guys who are like, your nails. Yeah, I don't like your nails, girl. Like those kind of guys.
No, 난 좀 재수 없어.
English, please. This is Arirang Radio.
I don't like guys like that.
I think it's easy for some girls to become friends with them, but I don't think they'll really want to go out with them.
That's true. But, okay, then how about this? What about a guy who's pretty like a girl?
No. That really depends on the person, I think.
So a pretty boy, but he's very manly man.
He's a man, but he just looks pretty.
He's extremely pretty.
It depends on what kind of pretty it is, I think.
Like, okay, so I'll give you two different types. So one, you have the guys who have super long hair. Like, like the kind of like short, like neck length or shoulder length hair that they kind of, what's really popular right now is the man bun, apparently.
Man bun?
They take super long hair, and they tie it up into a bun, but then they have like a really like, built, like, muscular body.
I cannot do a man bun.
No man buns? No. But what if he's like a pretty boy? Like, I don't know. Would you consider G-Dragon a pretty boy?
No.
How about... Who's like is Wonbin a pretty boy?
Yeah.
Is he?
He's not.
I count him as a pretty boy.
A pretty boy? Well, okay. Who's a pretty boy then? By, like, everyone's standards. I don't know, because usually it's idols. That's a pretty boy.
I know. There is sorry, I don't know his name, but there's a member of Infinite who is that him? He's a pretty boy.
He's a very pretty boy.
And he's always the one who's wearing the more, sort of the outlandish outfits. Like with feathers and everything.
Okay. So let's say you had a guy he's kind of like that. He's in that kind of style, but he's very manly.
I don't think that's my type, but I think some girls might go for it.
Okay, just some things. Yeah, I think you like the kind of guy who's muscular. He's not like super buff muscular, but he's got a lot of, they call it like the 장근육 here in Korea, inner muscles. Right. So the muscles you use when you like swim or when you run and dance a lot.
I like that. And I also like the fact that my guy, if I was to date a muscular guy, can actually... How do you put it? Like, have that posture where you can actually put your hands down to your thighs, because some guys with the big muscles.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't know what, Jane, do you know what that means?
They cannot stand with their hands straight pointing downwards. It sort of goes outwards because their muscles are just so big.
Oh, right.
You haven't seen
like the robot posture.
A little bit.
So you like guys who can do that?
You
like guys who can do that?
I like guys with less muscles so they can stand like a normal person.
Oh, okay. I get it. No, but I mean, that's what I'm talking about. So we're talking, like, if we're talking body-wise, Jay Park.
Oh.
We're not, I mean, Rain, maybe? He's not, he's considered very big, but then again, he's a very tall guy.
Right.
So, overall in terms of the ratio, that would make sense. But, we're talking bodybuilder status. So which would you prefer, that pretty boy or a little bit more of that manlier,
I would say manlier.
Me too.
But I think that's important with age, too.
Oh, that's true.
Because I think the older you get, the more you prefer someone that you can... Of course, you're looking for someone you can depend on. Because, we're raised with the idea, we're going to get married later in life. So then later, we're thinking, we like someone who looks like he can raise a family. We like someone who can look like he can take care of me. And what's better to do that than facial hair? Right?
I don't like facial hair.
You don't like facial hair?
No, I don't like it.
What about, the Brad Pitt facial hair or the George Clooney facial hair?
George Clooney is alright.
Or the Lee Byung-hun facial hair?
I mean, if you really liked it, I can sort of stand it, but I don't like it.
So you like a clean-shaven, kind of young-looking guy. So you like the Rain types, the P.
P's not bad.
He's not bad. Who's good then? Who is good by your standards?
I have to think.
So we've got Gerald Butler for Jane.
Gerald Butler.
Same
with
the
mustache
all the time.
and the buff.
I mean, for guys though, I don't think there's like because there's not like a national like, oh, this girl is good by every guy's standards.
Huh.
You know, that doesn't exist.
Really? What about like Suti from Miss A? Really?
Yeah,
What?
Not so much for me.
A lot of guys like her, though.
Yeah.
No, I mean she's very, she's pretty, she's nice, but she's, I don't know, I don't really feel anything. And she's like, oh, yay, it's Susie. I saw her on the, that vitamin C drink commercial. Yay! But I don't know, it's just, I think it really depends on guys, and I think that goes for girls as well. There's not really a specific kind of, oh, this is the guy. I remember when the movie Ajoshi came out, and then Wonbin blew up, and everyone was like, Wonbin. And even then, there's girls that are like, oh, he's not my type.
Me.
Yeah, true.
So I think, overall, I don't think there's like a specific, like, guys like girls who are pretty and they're girly girls. It all depends on the person per person. But just overall, I think when it comes to guys, I think maintaining a good kind of body image is important.
I think the same goes for girls as well. I think it's something with like the biological thing, the biological clock as well. I think we're programmed to like pick out, as we grow older, pick out somebody who can pretty much make children. Like, you don't think about it, but
it's true. No, it's
there.
True.
It's there. Apparently, we're picking based on this, and we are doing this very subconsciously. We don't even know it's happening.
Yes. Cool. All right, so I think we'll end on that note, and we're gonna check out a song before we continue on. We're gonna listen to the song "It's Alright" by Shihyun, and be right back. We just heard the song "It's Alright" by Shihyun, and you're listening to Benji of BIG, and we're here with Jane and Shihyun for
Men are from Mars.
Women are from Venus.
Woo!
And it's fall.
That was depressing. And it's fall.
So I think that's why we're getting a lot of questions about love. People are getting a little bit colder, so they want their hearts to be a little bit warmer. And we're looking for the love of our lives. So we're getting a lot of questions asking how to start a relationship. So our next message is also asking me, Jane, and Shihyun about love. So let's take a look at the message first, then we'll talk about it more in depth. So, 큰 누님,
Yeah.
can you please read it? That's our new concept. All right, can you please read it for us?
All right, it's from Korea. It's from Nana.
After school.
I don't think it's her.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, it says, "Hi guys, this is a little embarrassing, so I'm going to use Nana instead of my real name. Why is it embarrassing? It has to do with dating. I need some advice. I don't know if I can call it dating, or if we're just flirting around, or if I'm just crushing on someone. Maybe it's all in my head. There's a guy that's 1 year younger than me at school. He doesn't call other older girls, but he calls me once in a while.
Oh.
He's a really sweet guy, but he acts similar when he talks to me and when he talks to the other girls. And I'm really confused whether he likes me or not. How do guys tell the difference whether someone is interested or not? How do girls know? Please tell me. How can we know?"
So I think this is what some might call a sum. Anyone currently writing a sum right now? No? Okay. Alright, so there's a dating consultant, and according to this consultant, there are 7 signs that there is a sum going on. So I have a list in front of me, and let's see if you can try to guess any of these signs.
So these are all signs?
So these are all signs.
Okay.
Try to guess one. I have 7 with me.
One. Can I guess one?
Yeah, go shout them out.
Constant text messaging.
Constant text
really?
messaging.
Yeah. Guys rarely text message though, right?
Yeah, that's not on the list.
Oh, really? Okay.
And you know what? Just as a side note for that though, I remember in the States, because there's not that kind of, there's a rule about that actually.
Text messaging?
Yeah, there's like a wait 12 hours or wait 24 hours or some stupid rule like that. I think it's not. I don't think it's that intelligent, but it does exist.
Right, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
When you ask a girl for her number, you don't call her directly.
Because you don't want to seem too hasty.
Yeah, after 3 days.
But I think if you want to show someone you like them, just show it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why hide it? Anyways, another one.
That person acts differently around you than when with other people.
Sort of, but not really. I mean, okay, I'm just going to read these out in order. Okay, so, number 1. They don't call if I don't call.
How? Oh, yeah.
No, that's not right.
Apparently it says
That's not
if you
right.
like each other, it doesn't matter who calls first, but if someone always calls first, that means that the relationship is being maintained by that person.
I completely agree. It has to go, like, even both ways.
Right.
So one person can't constantly call the other person, or else that one person. So, for example, if I like someone and I kept texting him or like calling him every day, and he's not doing the same, it just feels like I'm putting so much effort in.
Right. And it definitely kind of signals that he's not interested.
Yeah,
I think so. All right, we have number 2. They hurry with physical contact. So apparently it's not good to start physical contact without reaffirming each other's feelings for each other. If they know they can have physical contact without dating, they won't try to have a relationship with you.
That's true, I think.
That's sort of true. I think that's true. Number 3, they only call when they need something.
That's not even a friend.
If they only call when they need something, it means they only think of you when they need something or when they're bored.
yeah.
See,
That
that's
makes sense.
using that person.
Yep.
That's true. Who's done that? Who's guilty of doing that, though?
No.
Really? Okay, never mind. Me neither.
I think Benji has.
No, I
Benji
don't-
raised his
no,
hand.
no. Number 4, they don't introduce me to the people around them. It's the same as when they don't introduce you to the people around them. They don't consider you to be something serious, or they might be something else.
Right.
You should also see how they introduce you to the people around them.
Oh, yeah. I've
makes
been
sense.
through this.
It could be, oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jane, story time.
But you doing this to somebody else? Or
No.
somebody doing this to
Someone
you?
did this to me, and that's how I kind of when I'm in a relationship with a guy, I give him 3 strikes, and if he's on his 3rd strike, then it's bye-bye.
Okay.
When you like someone.
Yeah, and that actually happened, and I gave him my 1st strike. And then the 2 strikes later on, and then I said,
Oh, that
bye.
is so sad.
Oh.
That's like, in a way, if somebody did that to me, I think he thinks I'm an embarrassment.
Yeah. Like, that's why I felt I was kind of making him embarrassed. Like, there's a reason to why he's not introducing me to his friends. So I asked him one day, and this was why I gave him the 1st strike. He said it was because of his ex-girlfriend.
His ex-girlfriend was in their group?
Yeah.
Still?
Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Continuing on, number 5, they only call at certain times. So they usually call late at night asking, are you asleep?
Booty call!
Worse than this is when they only call when they're drunk.
No, that's not, no.
First of all, never do this, guys. It's very,
Yeah.
very bad. Never do this to a girl. Or a guy. Girls, don't do this to guys either. Okay. Number 6, when you actively confess your love, they avoid their answer or go round and round about with their answer. Sometimes when you want to make sure if it's a sum or not, the best way to go about it is to actually confess your feelings. If they avoid answering or don't contact you, it's not a sum.
No, but that I kind of disagree, because I know a few of my friends, she's not particularly very good at expressing her feelings. So it's not entirely because she doesn't like him.
But you know what I think? That friend, even if she's not good at expressing her feelings, she'll still give some kind of positive reaffirmation.
In a way, I guess.
In a way. In her own way.
In a
You know,
way.
she may not say, like, you know, let's say I say, you know, I like you. She might not say, oh, I like you too, but she'll be like, she'll give something in the positive.
Hints. Throw hints.
Yeah, even if she can't say I like you back, she's not going to be like, I need some time. Or something like that. Or she might say that. She might say, I need time, but I feel positive about this. You know, she
I'm
might say
sure,
something
yeah,
like that.
I'm sure she has her own way.
I'm sure. I mean, Jane, what would you say?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
Now, let's say you kind of like this guy, but you don't want to say that I like you back. Then what would you say?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But you know, girls start smiling, they laugh.
They touch their hair. They laugh.
Yeah.
They kind of hit you.
But I've noticed it, I've been noticing this a lot with the guys, Korean guys, I think. They're starting to refrain from actually asking girls out because they're afraid of rejection. I'm just like, what? What?
If you like a girl, you
This is
tell them you
happening.
like them.
This is seriously happening
You
in
know,
Korea right now.
okay, I'm just going to go over the last one. We'll go back at it. Number 7, it's been over 3 months with only some. So if you've seen 6 of the above happen in these past 3 months, you need to get out of this relationship or out of the sum.
This isn't even a sum, I don't think.
This is just like,
This is just you crushing on somebody.
yeah. No, but I really, really think that, okay, first of all, our listeners, do you agree with these signs, that these signs are not a sum? And then, I don't know, just personally, going back to what we were just talking about, what did you mention again? We were talking about the.
Which? What? I said so much stuff.
We were talking about something, and I said we were gonna come back to that one.
Really?
And then, anyways.
Jane?
But I think, okay, we're gonna probably brush on this a lot, but when it comes to, like, telling signs, a lot of that is gut instinct. A lot of that.
Yeah.
If you think that there's signs, usually there's signs, and even if the other person doesn't feel you, they are subconsciously giving signs that are making you think that. Usually speaking, no one really gets these false impressions that well. There's a certain amount of something that happens, chemistry that happens in order for me to feel that way. And then after that, I think you have to be direct about it. You can ride this kind of, I don't know if he likes me or she doesn't like me and all that stuff for maybe like a month or two, get to know these people. But then after that, you got to get to the point.
Right. If the sum goes on for too long, it just ends.
Yeah. And I think that period is 2 months or under.
2 months?
Yeah. You can get to know someone more than that. If they're a friend and you start getting these feelings, that's something different. But when you're getting to know someone and you get this feeling for about, a couple months, then I think you better move. And you know what's worse? If you ride a sum for 2 months, but then nothing happens, you get a very awkward friendship.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
That does happen. You get this kind of like, we're chill, but at the same time, we're not chill because we never started as chill.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird like that. So anyways, we're going to discuss that while we check out a song. And we're going to listen to the song 모르나 봐 by Soyu and Brother Sue. We just heard 모르나 봐 by Soyu and Brother Sue. And we're here with Jane and Xian for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And we're talking about love today. Love and crushes and sums. So our next message comes from Yunita Swinyo from Indonesia saying, hello my bae Benji, Jane Ani and Xian Ani. I'm kind of curious, is the most important thing in a relationship for men and women different? For you personally, what's the most important thing in a relationship, or what are you looking for in a relationship? Okay, and then there's
Read more.
It says, by the way, Jane and Xian, let's dig more and more about Benji's past relationship. You know that all of us are curious about it, right?
Ha ha.
We got a request now. We can't stop.
Well, I mean, first of all, what's the most important thing in a relationship? We have to address the basic.
Yeah, Benji, what do you think?
Benji?
I think depth.
Depth?
Personally, for me.
What kind of depth are we talking about?
Really? Really? Of all the times you choose to start this, you're going to start this at the very end when we have 4 minutes left? Oh, my God. I think, if you're going to have a relationship, it can't be physical. It shouldn't be based on physical. He dissipates. What? Am I wrong? This is my personal opinion.
Wait, but when idols date, they can't go out and date where, there's a lot of people. You have to be with that person pretty much by yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then you're talking about depth.
Yeah.
And then the whole physical thing.
What are you talking about? Why are you writing? No. What I'm saying is, a relationship should not be based on, I like holding hands with you, so this is why we're dating. It's not, hey, I like having someone to eat with me and we like the same stuff, so we're dating. That makes sense at the beginning and when you get to know someone. But if you're looking over an extended period of time, there has to be more than that. I feel
definitely. I mean, physical is definitely part of a relationship, but it shouldn't be the main thing. Right?
I think so.
I think for like a long relationship, like a long-term relationship, the base should be on trust.
Trust?
Whether you can actually trust this person to, I guess, not go out and flirt with somebody else, or trust this person to live the rest of your life with. That kind of trust.
But do you think about that when you start dating someone?
Not really.
I do.
Really? From the beginning?
Like trust. I really do.
But do you think about, like, I'm going to trust this person for the rest of my life kind of thing?
No, like, I question myself, is this the kind of person I can trust? Only because I've been through a lot in relationship-wise, so...
So, your last relationship, Jane?
Well...
did you trust the guy?
I did.
The last relationship, do you trust the dude?
Yeah, of course. You trust him until he breaks that trust.
Yeah, that's why we're not together
there's
now.
There's cases where, besides the trust, things just don't work out.
Oh, that's true.
But then what happens in that case? Because that's not, a trust failure. That's just...
No, but that's like, how we have like a good breakup and a bad breakup? So like, with the whole trust thing... If I broke up with this guy because I couldn't trust him anymore because he did something. That's like a bad breakup. But like, a good breakup would be someone where we both sort of lose feelings for each other, but we're still friends, and we could like, you know, talk to each other.
So you still message a guy that you're still chill with?
Yeah.
And like you could meet up just as normal?
Yeah.
Huh.
I always thought that way, but I never actually stayed friends with any of my exes.
Oh. But
Which is kind of awkward.
I don't have any exes, so I wouldn't know what that's like.
Oh, of course you don't.
yeah.
I've never dated someone before. But I don't know, I think...
Really, Benji, there comes a point when actually saying something like that is actually a minus.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. So
Plus,
what,
plus,
you're going to be
plus.
like 40 and you're like, I'm a virgin, and I've never dated before, and...
Anyone? Steve Carell? Anyone? 40-year-old virgin?
Come on, like, there's a movie about that as well.
I know. I'm still 24. I'm young. You know, I'm gonna keep it clean, keep it sober,
Keep it sober.
keep it chill. But I think the most important thing in a relationship is you have to decide that with each other. I think that's important. You know, you just because you say, you know, I want depth, if they say I want something else, that doesn't match up. Then in the end, you're gonna have conflicting ideas. So then, when you start dating, you're not like, hey, so we're dating now, so these are my rules, these are my ideals. It's just you get to know the person, and then at a certain point, you know, you either work things out or you don't.
Yeah.
And I think that's how relationships kind of work out.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on how much you're willing to iron the wrinkles out.
He knows too much
Yeah.
for someone who has never...
Yeah.
So it's time for us to wrap things up now. So what do you remember the most from today?
Your relationship.
Yeah.
And seeing you guys next week, sending Jane and Shiana. We're going to listen to the song Drag Me Down by One Direction, followed by Ghost by Ella Henderson. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye!
Bye.
We just heard Drag Me Down by One Direction, followed by Ghost by Ella Henderson, and it's time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz from the first hour. And the answer for today is Million Chogak, or A Million Pieces. Yes, that's the Kyuhyun song. Yes, he's an amazing singer, and I didn't really get the music video, but yeah, he's good, and Kawara's pretty. Alright, so thank you everyone for participating in today's AA Music Quiz. I'll be waiting tomorrow with another awesome quiz and hints, so... be excited. And now we'll check out 2 songs requested by our listeners now, starting with the song Emily of the USA Wants to Hear, Love Me Right by EXO, followed with the song that Samantha of Australia requested, Micha by 4 Minute. We just heard Love Me Right by EXO, followed by Micha by 4 Minute, and it's time to say goodbye. Our last song for today is Gypsy by Lady Gaga. This was Benji of B.I.G., and as always, I'll be back.